It's Open Line Friday. So glad to have you with us. What? Obama? Oh, yeah. That's coming up. We're doing things in order of importance today. And we'll get to Obama. Obama actually is the cherry on the top of all of this today, folks. Obama is the... In fact, I've even been thinking of names for his new show on Netflix. The Man from Olitsky instead of The Man from Uncle. Kind of things. Yeah, we'll get to that in due course. But it's time to get back to the phones because it's Open Line Friday. Only had one call. It was a good one. We hope for the next one to be good as well. It's Stephen in Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome, sir. You're next.
Thank you for having me. I had a conversation with my 19-year-old college junior stepson this morning. And talk about rolling back the clock, turning back time. I said to him, this is what men in this country used to do. Get things done. That's how I grew up. I mean, I'm of that generation, and my grandfather was World War II and all that. They got things done. They didn't talk at problems. They rolled their sleeves up and went to work. And since the election of Donald Trump, that's what's happening. And I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful for any of us who are raising sons to say, look, we may not want you to just, in your face with people and whatever, but at the end of the day, it's about what you do, not what you say. It's leadership by doing, not by talking. I do say men, but I've got no doubt that somebody like Sarah Palin or Nikki Haley, they would have the same steel spine. This is the American tradition of exceptional leadership. This is what we do. And I've been wanting to say this to you since the day after the election, and I'll never forget Wolf Blitzer's face, by the way. But for the first time in 8 years, I'm proud of my country. That's it. Thank you.
Let's see. You have a 19-year-old stepson, and you have a grandfather, did you say, that was in World War II?
Well, that would be the generation. Yes, sir.
So you are how old?
Right. Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 62.
62?
Yes, sir.
All right. What did your 19-year-old son say? What was his reaction when you made your point to him at this?
You got to know him. He's a young man of few words, and he just gave me a smile and he gave me a thumbs up, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, why did you wait? Now, hold a minute. Don't misunderstand me here. I try to understand. You're painted a picture here for me. I can see you two guys there. Why did you feel the need to tell him this is how it used to be in this country, son?
Because he's in college and he's pretty good, but he's around all of this crap all the time and all of this political correctness. He doesn't buy in. He loves girls. Sorry out there, he loves girls. He's a college scholarship baseball player. He's a deer hunter. I don't need to convince him. I don't need to, but he's out there and he can stand up and say, look, this is the deal. We can talk about it, or we can roll up our sleeves and get something done.
No, that's great. Don't, as I say, I wasn't suggesting that you had to tell him. My dad told me things that I got and understood, and I still appreciated it because it affirmed for me, made me confident. And it was also educational. I mean, my dad, when he was 60 and I was whatever, knew a lot more than I did. So I was more than willing to listen. But no, I'm glad you did. I'm more interested in how he accepted it. If he smiled and moved on. Look, you did everything you can do, and it's a great point to make. And if you listen to Oprah, Gayle King talking about why Oprah needs to run, Oprah says, because Oprah can connect with people and help them heal. Oh, give me a break. We've just had 8 years of this new age crap, and we got to get rid of it.